What's going on, High Society? Welcome back to another tier list video from yours truly, Ryan, Commissioner 5S, head coach, Boston Braviaries, the two-time. And guys, you know what this week is. It's Crown Tundra hype. Everybody's got the leaks going on. We got, everyone's just excited for all these new Pokemon coming in. So I thought it would be cool to rank all the Pokemon coming back. We are missing a couple on this list, but I'll get to those towards the end of the video if I remember. Hopefully I do. But we're going to do it this 5S way. So these Pokemon are all going to be available in the 4th season of Sordward and Shielbert Spectacular Skirmish Society. And for Season 4, we'll be going back to the doubles format. So I got right here, this tier list. So we got no comments, so that's going to be stuff that either I don't know enough about because it's brand new, or I have no idea. Banned, what I think will be banned next season. S, A, B, and C, the way we do it here. And we got quite a few, so we're going to go right through them. Alright, and remember, again, it's going to be doubles format. So I'm grading all these as if they're going to be played in doubles. Obviously singles is a whole different animal. Absol, C tier. I'm not going to say too much unless I got to. Aerodactyl, I think, is A tier. It's a good offensive tailwind user. Yeah, not bad. Or maybe even B tier. It's like A or B. There's going to be a lot of power creep, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is B. I'll put in B for now and then look at it. Okay, Aggron, I think, is C. It's going to get some good moves this generation with like body press and stuff, but it's still like not the best. Altaria, also C. Archeops no longer needs Defeatist. I think doubles he'll be like better than normal, but it's probably still C tier. You can do some stuff now with Galarian and Weezing, but only one team gets that. Armaldo, nope. Okay, now we get to our first new one, Galarian Articuno. Psychic Flying, signature ability, well, not ability, its ability is competitive, which is pretty good, and its signature attack is a psychic type attack that has a chance to freeze. Not knowing too much about it, I'm going to put in the A tier. I mean, we don't know exactly what moves this gets for coverage. I assume it might get like Ice Beam or something, which wouldn't be bad. So I'm going to be safe and say A tier. Regular Articuno is probably B tier. I think it'll be better in singles now than doubles because heavy duty boots and everything, but I mean, Rock Slide is a really big move used in doubles, and that just kills this. Alright, Azelf, I think, is A tier. Very offensive, but I don't see him doing too much other than that, but he is very offensive. Audino, C tier. Aurorus, another Hail Setter, but we have so many. Still doesn't get Aurora Veil, which is just horrible. It might be worth B tier, but I'm gonna say C tier because again, the power creep with all these legendaries and mythicals coming back is gonna be huge. So I expect a lot of like S and A tiers when we get down to it. Bastodon, nope. Blacephalon, I'm gonna say B tier. Good typing, very offensive Pokemon. Blaziken, singles, he's gonna be a beast. Doubles, I'm not so sure. Probably just B tier for doubles. I don't think his moveset is quite there, although he is a good offensive Pokemon. Buzzwole, he's shown up in doubles from here and there, so I'll put him in B tier. Calyrex, I know nothing about this guy other than he is Grass Psychic, which probably makes him pretty bad. He does have a fusion form, a couple of them, with some Pokemon that were leaked, data mined, but we don't know much about, other than they might be Ice and Ghost, so maybe Ice Psychic, Ghost Psychic, when they're fused, but other than that, again, we still don't know too much. I'm going to be safe and say B tier. He'll probably be base 600 stats or something, so Carbink, C. Caracosta, C. Celesteela, Again, it'll be better in singles, but I think B tier is fine. Steel flying, gets heavy slam. Gonna be nice. Credilli. Alright, here we go. S tier. I mean, great trick room user. Just like probably the best one. Like, you know, Cresselia is just always used in every format is available in. Crobat, I think is a very good B tier. Inner focus, so it can't be intimidated now. It's gonna get Brave Bird now, so it has a and dual wing beat. But I think Brave Bird is obviously the way to go. So it has a physical stab, so you can do Brave Bird, you can do Tailwind, of course, Super Fang. This will be a very good taunt. Very good Pokemon. Fragonal, C tier, good special defense, but pure ice, not that great. Alright, Dialga, our first band. Most of the box legendaries are going to be auto banned, like they're just way too powerful. Diancie, I have no clue what Diancie does. Somebody tell me in the comments what the hell Diancie does. It's never used in competitive because it's a mythical Pokemon. I'll put in no comment because again I don't know what it does. Electivire, C tier. Entei. Entei is gonna be good. A tier. He gets a lot of buffs this generation. With his ability not being able to be intimidated now. Sacred Fire, always a great move. Rayquaza, ban. Too good. Garchomp, I think will be he's either A or B. Like, he'd be better in a Dynamax format. So, again, I don't know the full rules for Season 4. We gotta get a rules committee together and, like, figure those out. Are we gonna keep just Gigantamaxing the way it is? Are we gonna let any Pokemon Dynamax? You know, that's gonna be tough. He's not a Mega. I'll put him in A for now, but we might move him down to B, to be honest. Genesect, I'm going to put in S, mainly because I don't know, but it is very powerful. Yeah, it's very powerful. It only has one weakness. Just because of that, it's like one of those hyper-offensive mons. Giratina, no, I don't want to deal with you. Groudon, I don't want to deal with you. Guzzlord, C tier. Heatran. S or A. Heatran is just so good. It gets Eruption, right? Eruption, Flame, Flash Fire. I'll put an A. I think it's going to be good, but not busted compared to some of these. Ho-Oh, banned. Kabutops, C tier. Grassy Glide is going to make this guy a threat. I'm going to put him in A tier. I think he will be a threat, but I think the Grassy Surge users are going to be like S tier, so I would like him to be able to be paired with that. I think that'll make a deadly combination. Kyogre, banned. Alright, Landorus. I think both of these are going to be S tier. Like, just so good. Like, this could be a first pickable Landorus Syrian form. Pilates, I think are going to be A tier. You know, just solid. Obviously more offensive here, a little more bulky, but Lugia, banned. Magmortar, C. Which one's this? Is this Mesprit? Yeah. Mesprit is solid. It just has solid stats. I think it's B. It doesn't do anything too great. Metagross, I think, will be B. Galarian Moltres, so Dark Flying. Gets Berserk. I think this is more of a B. I mean, we gotta see the stats and everything. Let's see. Regular Moltres. Regular Moltres. Sorry about that, guys. I had to pause for a moment there. So, where were we? Oh, yeah, Moltres. I think this is also B tier again, just Rock Slide. And its gear set isn't really for doubles. Naganadel. Dragon Poison. I think it's S tier. Like he's really good. The Nidos, I could see in either B or C. I'll put him in B for now. Again, this isn't really a format where they can Dynamax though. Maybe that brings them to C. Like, I'm assuming they won't be able to Dynamax in our format. Poison Rock and Nigaleo. Interesting typing, and it can do some different things. So I'll put in B tier. Amistar, C tier. Palkia, Band. Pheromosa, I think will be pretty good. Put it in B tier again. It'll be a good, like, offensive Pokemon. Raikou gets Scald now, which is very interesting. You can hit those ground types. I might put it in A tier, to be honest. Cranidos, C tier. Regice, C tier. Okay, this I have no idea. Pure Dragon, Regidraco. I forget what its ability does. It's like Dragon's Maw or something. I think it increases like its dragon attacks when it has more than 50% health or something. I don't know. Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know what moves this thing gets. I don't know, like, what its stat breakdown is. No idea. Same thing with Regieleki. I assume it'll get, like, Rising Voltage, which will be really good. I mean, this will probably be like a horse, like just an offensive powerhouse. Will it be fast? I don't know. Electric types are usually fast, but Regigigas is interesting. With Galarian Weezing, it can be pretty scary. You might just have to make this S tier because whoever picks this picks Galarian Weezing, and yeah, that's kind of scary to think about because Galarian Weezing stops like the fighting types that would try to OHKO Regigigas. I mean, this might even just be bannable. I don't know. We'll have to see. Regirock, C tier. Registeel I'll put at B tier. Pure Steel typing is good. Relicanth, C tier. Salamence. I think this is S tier. It's kind of just like a way better version of Aerodactyl as far as like offensive Tailwind users go. I think that'll be good. S tier. Sceptile, I think is C tier. Sorry, Sceptile. Galarian Slowking, its ability, Curious Medicine. I think it'll be interesting to see, but I think B tier is fine for it. I wonder what the base power for its signature move is gonna be. Because it's like PP stalling isn't that great, but could be useful. Spiritomb, Stakataka, I'll put in B tier. Everything gets Heavy Slam now, so this thing's gonna actually have like some really good offensive moves. It's just a defensive course. Suicune, I'll put in A tier. I think Suicune's really good. Swampert. Swampert's probably B tier. I mean, but he's a good B tier. Alright, the Tapus. Tapu Bulu, S tier. Grassy Glide. I think it's going to get close combat now, so it doesn't have to run Sewer Power. Oof. Hits those Steel types. Spammable. Tapu Fini. Of course. I mean, all the Tapus are going to be S tier. Tapu Koko. Tapu Lele. Like, they're all just S tier. They're all great. They're all great. Expanding Force on Tapu Lele. Oof. Rising Voltage on Koko. Oof. Speaking of S tiers, we got Thundurus. Thundurus. What the heck does this one even do? I don't even remember what this one does. I mean, this is the good one. I think this one's a lot slower, so it's not as good. Tornadus. I think both of these would be S tier. I don't even know if we'll have, like... Are we gonna have, like, each form be its own thing, or are you just gonna like pick one and be able to go between the forms? I don't know. Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum actually might be better than most of these C tiers, but again, like, it's such a power creep. Oxy I actually kind of like. I think he's A tier. He's better than Mesper anyway. He's very defensive. You can do double screens, trick room. Like, his speed tier is fine. What, it's base 95, so it's okay. The speed tier is going way up here, though. That's for sure. From what it was previously. Victini. It's just like an offensive powerhouse. I think S tier. Like, it's a really offensive powers. V-Create just nukes things. I don't know what this guy does, but he's probably A tier. Water Fire. Walrein, C tier. Xerneas, banned. We all know how great Xerneas is in doubles. Power of Geomancy. Xurkitree, I think will be B. Yveltal, banned. Galarian Zapdos. Fighting, Flying, Thunderous Kick. Always lowers the defense. Again, I don't know what the stats are going to be. Defiant is so good, though. He's probably S tier. Same thing with regular Zapdos. Regular Zapdos is S tier, too. Just so good. And then Zygarde is probably also S tier. Oh, we don't even have the other Zygarde forms. Okay, so we'll go off the Pokemon that we don't have here. In the no comments, we have the two horses. There's an ice one and a ghost one. Both that confuse with Calyrex to create new forms. So I put them in no comment because I know literally nothing about them other than they are horses. And one is definitely ice and the other is most likely ghost based on the leaks and what it looks like. Yeah, so they would go in no comment. And the two forms as well. I assume they'll be pretty broken, so they would probably be banned, but who knows. Zygarde complete form would be banned, and Zygarde 10% probably be C tier. I mean, 10% is kind of cruddy. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Going through our tier list of what these all are. Tell me what these Pokemon do. What does Diancie do? What does Thundurus Tyrian form do? What can the Regis do? I guess we'll find out on Thursday. So only like a day away. Wow. Alright guys. As always, thanks for watching. And stay classy, society.